Welcome back to the Freak Show! Holy cow, I almost fell off the cliff. That would have probably been painful and unsatisfying. Anyway, we're playing Elex. That's right, we're playing Elex. We have Ray with us, unfortunately. Well, whatever, I'm too lazy to go find Falk. It's fine. So, you get to stay with us, buddy. Hey, we got a random map piece. I'm sure that means something very, very important. Hopefully you guys are having some fun and you're enjoying yourselves with the whole Elex thing. And I am a Bumpy McSquigums, and it looks like we have another jumping puzzle. That's right. The puzzle... Wow, that whole lighthouse is cracked. It doesn't seem very sturdy, in my opinion, but... Ha! Who's to say? This guy right here. Ray? What was that, buddy? Huh? What was that? What'd you do there? You look like you hurt yourself. You're limping. Or... dancing. I don't, it's whatever. Alright, we're gonna take a step over here. We're gonna tentatively take a step over here. We're gonna leap into the sky. And we're gonna land after we headbutt the wall once, real good, just, you know, just to make sure it's a solid wall. And yeah, we're gonna take another leaping lariat leap, lizard, those aren't even words, I'm just making sounds now that have L's in them. It's fine. How's it going, Ray? Stand a little bit close to me, buddy. Why do you only got one foot on this? Why does it appear that you're walking in place? That sword looks really cool compared to my somewhat questionable hatchet. I think that I can make it all the way up. I don't need to make that extra landing. Yes. There are some bags in here and nothing that's gonna eat me, I hope. I'm into money. I'm into money. Oh, for a minute there I thought you'd get the cool little... Ooh. What's in here? Hack. Alright, something is less than something which is greater than something which is greater than something which is greater than something. So... 8 is less than 9? Which is greater than 5, which is greater than 4.
I'm in.
Wow, that was easy. I'm amazing. Look at me. I'm a freaking superhero over here. A bald superhero, but a superhero nonetheless. I'm not sure what the baldness had to do with it, but it's fine. Hey-ya! Aha! And what do we have up here? We have a photograph. That's nice, I guess. Thank you for that. Cool, I guess. An explosive bolt. Cool. Some energy cells. Definitely want that. That's it? I feel like this is far less impressive and less cool than I was hoping. That's really it? I mean, I definitely need the energy cells, and the explosive bolt is cool. But I feel like there should have been something epic up here. Granted, this is a little bit too on the nose, a little too obvious, if you will. Hey Ray, since you're just chilling here, let's talk. Let's not talk. Totally changed my mind. There's no doors. I mean, there is a door, but there's no way out. We're stuck up here. How would you get up here normally? There's not even a ladder or anything attached to this. There's no, like, you would just, like, be here. Like, that's weird. It's a little weird. Ah! Whew. Well, I gotta say, the lighthouse in general, a little bit disappointing. I was expecting more. Some sort of epic loot, some sort of epic weapon, something epic. Hint, hint, hint. Poke, poke, wink, wink. No. Nope. We just got well, some random ammunition, I guess. Because that's certainly a surefire way to win us over. Hey, you know what? We didn't get eaten. And that's kind of important. There were cannibals. We survived. And we have like the cannibal chief in here that we're going to have to talk to in a minute. But first, we're going to rob you because you're cannibals. And that does make you less of a person. It's true. I have no idea. Never met a cannibal. Can't tell you whether or not it's a lesser person or not. Can we sleep? Oh, we could sleep on the couch because it's got a sleeping bag on it. Nice. Let's sleep till midday. Oh, Ray, what are you doing? Ah, no. Fine. Alright, Ray was eyeing me, man. You know, you could have slept over here, dude. You didn't have to sit there and watch me the whole time. It's creepy. All you guys are creepy. You like to watch people sleep. It's strange. It's a little strange. Alright. Did I just see like a raw snake or something? What was that? Small healing potion. Yeah, we're gonna take these... Gosh, you guys are weird. I'll talk to you in a minute, Jack. Well, I don't want to be brought over for barbecue.
Just give me a minute to calm down, will you? Calming. Calming.
Uh-huh.
Shit. A moment longer and those cannibals would have had me over the fire.
Uh-huh.
There's enough creatures out here trying to eat me without people trying it as well.
True.
Shit.
It's very true.
That's not something I want to go through again. Hell. You've not got anything to drink, have you? Something to help a man get his head screwed back on?
Well, I'm pretty sure this won't help, but here, take this beer.
Here. This should help.
That's good. There's something about a near-death experience that makes everything taste golden. You saved me. I mean, you saved my life.
Yeah, I did.
And I've learned a lot about Magaland's history. But cannibals? I haven't heard of anything like that since the dark days after the comet hit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Most of what we live on in Tavar is from the past. So history is profitable. Interesting, too. You should learn it.
Sure. Okay, so what are you doing out here other than almost getting eaten?
What are you doing out here?
Sorry about the
The
squeaky.
light beacon. I've always been fascinated
The
by
light
them.
beacon. I like
They
it.
used to be a cry for help. Or a way to give help, direction, guidance.
Kind of that one.
I've seen leaders come and go in the fort, and there's only one constant. You have to rely on yourself. So, I look for ruins, visit the beacons, and I find things to earn shards, so I don't need anyone
Oh,
else.
there you go. Brave for someone your age. Old man.
Brave for someone at your age.
My age? Age is bullshit. Wrinkled or smooth-skinned, life throws the same shit at you.
It's true.
I know these lands better than to come alone. I was traveling with a pair of scrap collectors. They needed a lead. I needed some help.
Oh, there you go.
On our way there, we got ambushed by a group of clerics. I didn't want a chance to fight with them. They were much better armed. So I got out of there.
Well, what happened to the peeps? Are they on the table and in the bathtub there?
What happened to the scrap collectors?
They didn't make the same choice.
Oh.
That's the problem with some people of their age. They think every fight is winnable. They think running away is the wrong thing to do. Yet, here I am at my age. I just wish I'd had their legs for running. The clerics caught up with me and took me prisoner. I'm here, aren't I? I waited until it was dark and I got out. I guess they thought I was too old to guard. And I got away with their leader's weapon.
Oh?
I think that must have made them angry. Now those clerics are out hunting for me. You can hear their horns. That's why I thought I'd head for the beacon. Get some scrap, and get myself back to Tavar. Shards would mean safety. But you know what happened next? Damn Reavers. Life sure is cheap out here.
Yep. Give me the cleric's weapon.
Give me the cleric's weapon.
Why should I give it to you?
I want it. Because you're a survivor and you don't want me to get pissed. We help each other out, right?
We help each other out, right?
Well, you had a beer from me.
I did.
So yeah, all right. You can have it.
Sweet. We got Volkmar's weapon. I don't even know who Volkmar is, but we have his weapon. That's probably pretty good, right? Is there something you need?
Is there something you need?
No, I'm okay. Don't waste your time on my old bones. The only thing I'm interested in is stories.
Well,
And I don't think you are the storytelling type.
I have quite the story. Correct. I don't have, Oh, what do you know about the Albs? Yeah.
What do you know about the Albs?
Hardly anyone knows anything about them. I mean, other than about their attacks.
Maybe I could tell you a story about them.
Now I am curious. Do you know why they use Elex?
Yep.
It makes them stronger, of course. greater strength, lower levels of fatigue, reduced pain. It turns men into fighting machines, and not just physically. Elex keeps them clear thinking. It removes the emotions that could get in the way of orders.
So it means no one can argue with orders.
Yep.
It reduces the chances. That's one of the reasons Albs are so successful. They operate together without question.
Not all of them. Some operate alone.
Well, I'll listen to more.
Then you've heard of the Elexitors. They rule in Zakor. They still consume Elex, but they are given a command role.
You mean like Wardek and Kallax? Or Jax? Have you heard of them?
I have.
Yes, they are names to be feared. Though I had heard that Jax had disappeared.
So the rumors say. What else do you know about the Albs?
That they have as good as or better knowledge of technology than the clerics. That's because you and them have something in common.
Me? What have I got in common with Albs?
An interest in history. The Elexitors, well, I don't know for sure, but they have found some fragments of old world information. They're using that knowledge.
They're interested in the old world?
Interesting.
No, not at all. They just want the technology. Interest is emotional. The past is something that's gone. They want the future.
Interesting. Not many people seem to think about what the Albs want.
That's all I know.
That was very informative. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, I guess you can tell me about Magellan's past, or Malagan.
Tell me about Magellan's past.
Gladly. What would you like to know?
Many things. Tell me about Tavar.
Tell me about Tavar.
Well, it might not seem like there's a lot of history here, but this place hasn't always been desert. When the comet hit, it turned this place into the wasteland you see. But not everything was destroyed. Some building complexes, like the fort, survived. Others were buried. When the sand shifts, other buildings appear. And then all the things that were left in them are there for the taking.
Nice.
Not that everything that's buried is good. Logan, the Duke as he's known today, they're sitting on a powder keg. Back before the comet hit, they stored weapons there. Serious, end-of-the-world weapons. And they're still there, somewhere, along with a whole stack of the usual kind.
What kind of weapons?
What kind of weapons?
I know the history, not the science. I'm no cleric. But these things were supposed to destroy cities. They were supposed to destroy countries.
So nukes.
How could they do that?
I don't know. Big explosions. Big explosions. And the fort is sitting on top of them. That's why I want shards.
Why?
I want to be a long way from here if those things ever go off.
Okay, how much do you know about the clerics?
How much do you know about the clerics?
Secretive lot. They probably know more about history than the others, but they keep it to themselves. But this god they believe in, Kalan. I haven't seen anything anywhere about this god in records from before the comet hit. Why they've created a god and worship technology? Well, I can't understand it. Everything else they do is about knowledge and fact and observation. So why invent a lot of hocus pocus to go with it?
Interesting.
Why did the clerics have so few men?
The wars. They put their faith in their fighting machines. But either their prayers weren't answered or they had a technological hitch. They went into battle with the berserkers and their machines shut down. They were defeated. Heavy losses.
Really?
Those left retreated into Ignadon. Anyone that didn't make it back was cut down by one faction or another. The clerics' numbers never recovered.
Wow.
I guess they must have fixed whatever the problem was with their fighting machines. It's never happened again.
Huh. What do you know about the Zerks?
What do you know about the berserkers?
They were a group living up in the woods, trying to grow their own food, and they evolved from there. Everyone else was fighting for what was left, but they decided to make something new. It was some guy called Amric that started them. The new guy they have there, Thorold, the Pilgrim. Sees himself as some sort of spiritual successor to Emmerich. He's changed things there. They're pushing out into the world more than they did. The Berserkers used to stay in Edan mostly. They'd fight to protect their borders, make assaults outside them, and then pull back.
Huh.
Now they're holding ground. It
Interesting.
seems the Pilgrim wants to purify all of Edan. They're gonna use their world hearts to change the world. They want to use their magic to turn the clock back and make Magaland what it was.
That seems so bad.
Well, they'll change it. But whether Magaland was ever like they say, that's just a fantasy.
That's true. There is no way to know. Tell me about the factions in general.
Tell me about the factions.
Well, their recent history. I mean, they only came about after the comet hit. Before that, there were countries and governments. Millions of people organized into groups. Nothing like now. But the comet destroyed all that. There aren't really records from after the comet hit. No one was writing things down. They were just trying to survive. No leaders. All the things they relied on to survive had gone. But it didn't take long for people to form groups to get resources. And it didn't take long for those people to start fighting.
Yep.
All factions think they've got ways to save us. They're all just ways people are trying to survive.
So, there are a lot of gaps in your knowledge of history?
Well, some. There were more records kept during the territory wars. That was once the factions had formed and started fighting each other. I guess as soon as you're a group, you want to start keeping a history of who you are. History becomes more important.
Fair enough.
Anyway, instead of fighting over 1 or 2 tins, the factions started fighting over land. Elex. Resources.
Yeah.
Any small factions that were left got absorbed or destroyed. I mean, these people were survivors, so you'd think that's what they'd want. To survive. Instead,
Yeah, people
there
are
were
greedy.
yet more deaths. There aren't numbers, but I'd guess at least half of those still alive were killed. That's just a guess.
Wow.
Finally, the people in charge realized the cost was too high, so they formed a council, the Great Council of Magaland, and made a non-aggression treaty.
Huh. Non-aggression treaty. Oh, sounds seem to have worked.
A non-aggression treaty? That doesn't seem to have worked.
Well, peace is always fragile. The Berserkers and Clerics have totally different ideas about Elex and technology, for a start. But, after all the deaths, the factions knew they risked their own destruction if they fought anymore. So, the peace lasted, more or less. There are always some hotheads, some isolated clashes over resources. But the leaders brought their people back into line. All the factions rebuilt their lands, worked on their own rules.
Huh.
So, what went wrong?
The Albs. They were just a small splinter group. They went up into Zakor, into the ice, and no groups were interested in that land. They built their strength, and then they invaded. The factions were taken completely by surprise. The Albs captured people, land, built their converters before the factions could respond.
Wow.
What happened to the prisoners, the dead? History doesn't speak of that.
I've heard enough.
Yeah, I figured
At
you would.
least you did listen. That's not always the case today.
We're doing great.
We're doing great. I hope you guys are okay with all the exposition there. But hey, you know what? Some backstory and some history is never a bad thing. Okay, so we've defeated the horrible, awful, super bad, really bad cannibals, and we've looted the Pillar of Lameness, and yeah, the Lighthouse, as it were. And I guess we're gonna go back into other near-death things. I know I'm still kind of not locking on and like doing 100% in one quest or another, but we're getting some stuff done.
You know, it's places like this that almost make you forget what a shitbag of a planet we live on.
There's an ominous note. There's something over here too. Is that sulfur or iron? Iron. What does that sound? I hear water. Oh, I see the Well, I see the fiend that I do not wish to speak with or deal with. But we'll probably end up dealing with him at some point. Okay, well that was a nice little excursion. Like I said, we got to learn quite a bit of just random stuff, which I guess isn't so bad. And yeah, now we're over here. Doing over here sort of things. That doesn't seem like a place I want to go. Or does... No, it doesn't. Not with all the Geiger countery things going on. Huh. Well, decidedly unneat. There we go. I wonder if I can get over this. Probably not. Why don't we have a grappling hook as well as our weapon of doom? Or sorry, our jetpack of doom. Well, it does appear to be some places we may be able to get to. I'm willing to give it a shot. We'll try some mountain climbing for a bit, guys and gals. I suppose I could go down there and do some pew-pew shooty stuff on the dirt devil. I know he's a desert devil or whatever, but I like my phrasing better. He makes me smile, makes me happy. Alright, so where's our next point of not falling to our death? I do not know, but I am going to do a quick save, so we don't have to go back and do all that other stuff again. I think we also had... We leveled up, did we not? I believe that is indeed the case. We did. I don't know what I want to do. Let's take a look at our weaponry. I need a lot more dexterity for that. For the chainsword, I just need some more strength. For the plasma rifle 1, I need more intelligence and dexterity. And for the... There it is. And for the mortal beam, I need a lot more of everything. I do need strength. I need strength for weaponry, too. We got Volkmar's weapon here. Need a decent amount of constitution. This hammer definitely belonged to a cleric. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go all in on strength for this time. 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know, makes me cringe too. We're applying it. I think that lets us use... Is it the chainsword? Hold on. So right now we're using a hatchet, which is 30 damage. The chainsword is 42. And it's a chainsword 1. Let's whip that bad... Oh, look at it! Look at it! It's awesome! Yeah! Does it spin? Oh, it spins! That's nice. Alright. I'm pretty happy. Well, that kind of sucked. I don't think we can go up and over. I did hit the jump button, but I guess I only hit it once. Let's go try out our new chainsword. It's bound to be fun. That definitely did a bit more damage. Got him. Oh yeah, we definitely... I mean, I'm sure part of that's Ray, but that did seem to be significantly better. I got to throw in some heavy attacks there, and yeah, we kind of just murdered his face. It was impressive. For me, it was impressive. For most of the rest of the people in the world, very underwhelming, I'm sure. Was there a... Yeah, so was there something we could mine over here? Just whip out our handy-dandy pocket jackhammer that we apparently have. Let's mine some stuff. So we have a chainsword 1, folks. Who knew? That would be a thing. Let's go fight the other dirt devil. For Sparta! I was kidding. Not for Sparta. Not for Sparta at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and buzzsaw stab. Yeah, oh man, look at him. We wrecked his face. Yes. Oh, it felt good. Alright. Just getting to do a bit of the merds. Doing some murdering, folks, and it's working out. Granted, they're still considered significantly more powerful than we are. And I don't doubt that they are. I don't want to fight the angry chicken. Sorry. I will take the bone that's on the ground. I'm not sure why. But, might as well. Let's go see what's up here. Clearly,
I think we had better be careful here.
this isn't going to be a dangerous or bad place for any reason. Like the troll that's no doubt sitting there. Oh, he's got an axe over there, too. Guys, you know I'm greedy. You know I'm greedy. Oh, he's angry.
So,
How's it going, buddy?
that creature's down to me, is it?
Yep. Oh, how did that hit me? That wasn't even close. Okay, we're just gonna walk over here slow and steady like. And then I was like, hey, we're gonna use a healing potion. Guess what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna use a healing potion. You know why? What? Reason. We don't actually have a healing potion. So that was pretty fun. A scrap hatchet. Oh, good. Kind of threw it near me, but not really at me. Oh, there's all sorts of cool stuff over here. Hey! Oh boy. Don't hit me with stuff. I'm a delicate flower. Really sad that I don't have anything to heal with right now. Did I lose everything that wanted to eat me? Yes? Sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna use one. There it is. Okay, so let's go back and kill that guy. We'll start with our shield, kind of get our footing, and then we'll see where that takes us. Also, curious to see how well we do with the shield and our newfound weapon. I really hope it's only him that's giving me the danger music problems here. I mean, did we get him stuck? Yep. That would be yes. That would be exactly why he decided to do that. Alright, this is stupid.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, I like how you didn't take care of him, buddy. This game, this makes me want to die in real life. It does. I'm not going to. But, man, is it bad. When it comes to the little glitches, problems, and errors, and bugs, and things that you come across, it is just the worst. And there's so many of them. Whatever, at least I hopefully won't get hit by the stupid fake rock this time around. Also, I want to try to...
better be careful here.
I want to try to see if I can't blow up that thing that was sitting there on the ground. Hey, y'all! Oh my gosh, it's a giant troll. Whatever we're gonna do. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you're kind of on troll duty, buddy. Oh, somehow he hit me. I don't really know how that worked, but yeah, that's about right. Think you can get to us down here? I would say that that's probably an enthusiastic and sprightly yes. Oh, cool. I came all the way down here to get some mana. And wolf leaf. Alright, whatever. It pretty much went the same way as it did before. Only I'm slightly more alive than I was last time. Alright, big Uggs. Well, I guess you're little Uggs compared to what we just fought, but you get the idea. Yeah, you know, I'm feeling the Chainsword, man. He's got some skills to pay the bills. How did his attacks not interrupt it? I just don't get it sometimes. I mean, I wasn't blocking. Like, he hit me. It was 100% legit, but I'm watching as Ray is attacking him in his face. Oh, boy. In his face, attacking him. And he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna not get phased by this at all. I'm sorry, guys and gals. I'm completely thrown off kilter now. Let's see if we can do it without a shield. Like, that just ruined me. Hooray! Maybe become useful in some fashion. There you go, buddy. Yeah, see? Not too difficult. Not too difficult. So yeah, you do a decent amount of damage even with the shield out, which is nice. I mean, it's not great. It's not a tremendous amount of damage, but it's decent. Fragmentation grenades. That sounds impressive. Ooh, and some plasma grenades too. I will take the granadas and enjoy. It doesn't look like you can use explosives though, as far as the things that are in the ground, like the propane tanks and the other stuff. Oh my goodness, time really does fly in this game. Alright folks, we're way over time. I'm gonna go hop up into this little thing, and that's gonna be where we break off the episode. I looked over, I'm like, oh, I probably still got like, nope. Serrated spears. Alright folks, until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Enjoy my death-defying and actual deaths, and I'll see you next time.